Welcome to Cigar Time, your ever so friendly show all about premium cigars. Welcome back, gang.
Thanks.
And
Thanks for having us.
oh, well, you're very welcome.
It's good to be had.
Good to be had.
Yeah.
What are we doing today? Looks like a nice big cigar.
Today we are doing a blind taste test. Alan, who works out front, came up with these cigars. It's the same cigar. We're all smoking the same cigar. And we're going to see if we can figure out what it is.
What?
The cigar.
Oh, you're going to rate it and all that stuff?
We're going to rate it and everything like that. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you what it is because he wrote it down and I have it in my pocket.
But you haven't seen it?
I have not. You saw it
I
handed to me.
Has anybody already, is anybody already trying to figure out what it is?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's already
It's a
skewing
Churchill.
me.
Yeah, huh?
It's a Churchill.
It's a Churchill.
Should we guess now and then see if we're, and then smoke it and see if we're right?
How can you guess just by looking and smelling the foot?
I'm good.
I have an idea what I think it is.
What?
I don't know. I don't want to skew it like you said. I don't.
1027.
No, I don't think so. No. That's an Oliva double.
Oh no! I meant the 1028.
I don't know what that is.
And it's the Churchill. Believe it.
Churchill Extra.
Yeah.
Think so?
I don't know.
I don't think so. My guess is different than yours, actually. But I think
My other guess was.
You think this is an Oliva?
he thinks it is.
It's not.
Well, no, just looking at it.
No, I don't think it is.
It's not an Oliva. It doesn't taste like an Oliva.
Well, I haven't tasted it yet. No, yeah, it doesn't. It tastes Dominican.
It tastes Dominican.
Why'd you say that?
Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Stay tuned later for.
So if you guys want, you can grab a cigar that not aware of what it is and smoke it along with us.
There you go.
Put a blindfold on, reach in your humidor, and blindfolded, remove the band. Maybe take the cello off first if it's cello, and then light it. Try to remember which side to light, and then smoke along with us and try to guess what you're smoking right out of your own humidor. And of course, if you smoke the same thing all the time and your humidor is filled with that, it'll make the decision much easier.
Yes, it will.
Unfortunately, our humidor is filled, but it's filled with 10 million different things.
Do you know who's good at this? Nick Perdomo.
Mm-hmm.
He's good at blind taste testing and telling you what the blends are.
Paul's good at it, too.
Paul is good at
Yeah.
it, so yeah. No, it's a shame he's not here.
Not me.
You're not good at it?
He's in the fields.
No, if I tried to tell you what tobacco this was, I'd be completely. I won't even embarrass myself. Not even going to be close. I can tell what I taste.
Well, I can tell you what tobacco it is.
I can't do that. I'm not that.
It tastes very Nicaraguan to me.
Does it?
It does.
Okay. I don't know.
I think you know. I think you're just not letting on. You can't. You
Alan
can't.
came
That
in
poker
and
face.
he
That poker
handed-
face doesn't fool me.
He handed me what it was, and I showed it to him, and I put it right in my pocket.
I tell you,
Look
it's
at
got
it.
some. It feels like it's got some kick off the front. I'm feeling it in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
Especially on the retro hell.
This is a decent cigar.
It's really bothering me.
How are we supposed to actually talk about stuff when
I
we're
don't
trying
know.
to focus on it? You guys are just going to be bored. I'm sorry, but
I get
the way it is.
I don't know.
Moose, say some stuff, will you?
Some stuff.
Yeah, we need Paul.
It's a very familiar taste.
We need Paul to be here to make some stuff up.
He's good at that.
Ugh, yeah. He's either brilliant when it comes to cigars, or he's a great storyteller.
Yeah.
He's
He's
great
a
at
great
making stuff
storyteller.
up.
Yeah.
No, he's a good storyteller, but making stuff up is what I mean.
Yeah.
If you can't dazzle him with brilliance, you baffle him with bull.
That's right.
Exactly.
If you forget the words, hum the tune. You know. I like this cigar.
Yeah, I do too.
Taste. I'm telling you,
It's tasting very familiar.
Nicaraguan. I'll be very surprised if it's not.
Yeah, it's Nicaraguan because I like it. So
Yeah, right? But I'm not getting a cocoa taste from it.
This is a lot better cigar than we smoked last week. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
no, I'm getting kind of something sweet.
I'm kind of getting the sweetness also, but a little pepper.
I'm
Just
getting a
little.
lot of pepper.
Well, for me, it's just
Did you retro hail?
No, I don't
Not
retro.
yet.
No,
You don't?
no,
You don't
retro
retro hell?
no.
Really?
Any reason?
Wow.
I have a problem with that.
What's your problem?
Deviated septum. That hurts.
Oh.
Maybe
that'll
this
do
will
it.
fix it.
Yeah.
No. Surgeon can fix that. Not that. No.
I had that done about 22 years ago. Yeah.
Well, they finally told me that they couldn't do it again.
Oh, yeah, I
Man,
don't tell
how many
one.
times did they do it?
I've broken my nose 7 times.
Oh, yeah. Those schoolyard fights.
No, hockey.
They'll do
But there
it.
were fights.
You
But it
were
was
boxing
playing,
Rocky?
No, in playing hockey.
Oh, playing hockey.
Playing
oh,
hockey.
I thought you were fighting
I
Rocky.
even dropped the gloves at a moment's notice.
It only took a second for you.
It only took a second for somebody to break my nose, but I still won the fight.
Huh.
All right, come on. Somebody come up with something to talk about.
I can tell you who made this cigar.
Sonia Henny?
Close.
Someone just as old?
Yeah, he's up there. That would be my guess so far.
I don't think so. I
I
think I
do.
know who you're talking about.
I
don't
do.
think he is.
I know what I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. I think.
Who do you think I'm talking about?
I'm not gonna say it.
Well, think about it. Put it together.
Does he speak English?
Nicaraguan,
Does he speak English?
peppery taste.
Does he speak English?
Well, there's one or two people.
Well,
Okay, well, who's the second?
yeah, who's the second?
Oh, we nailed you on that one.
What do you mean?
Well, you said one or two people, so who's the second one?
It's not Nestor.
I'm thinking either AJ or Pepin.
It's not AJ.
It's
He
not
said
A- definitely
old.
not
He said he's
AJ.
old.
Oh, you said he's old?
Yeah.
All right.
That's got to be Pepin. Yeah.
I will be very shocked if this is not a Pepin cigar. It has all the characteristics of a Pepin cigar.
One thing you're forgetting.
Huh?
One thing you're forgetting.
What am I thinking?
Can you think of a cigar in this size that we carry in Pepin?
The Bijou Churchill.
We don't carry it, and it's box pressed.
We don't have any.
It doesn't have to be under the. It doesn't have to be under the Pepin name.
That's true.
Think about it.
That's true.
You make cigars for other people.
Actually, we do carry the Bijou Churchill.
Yeah, but we don't have any.
Not here.
We don't have any.
I got something you guys don't.
This doesn't have the strength. This doesn't.
You know
have
what's-
this doesn't have the strength of a La Bijou.
It doesn't
I
have the
love
pepperiness
I love the
either.
La Bijou, but that Churchill I thought was horrible.
I can't keep him in my store.
Well, that's all that matters.
Like, really.
The
You can't keep them and you can't get them.
Yeah.
The Petite Corona is phenomenal cigar.
And they're cheap.
Yeah.
I ring that up. I'm like, wait a minute. How can it be that? What's it, 7 something?
Yeah.
This has a blend of the pepper, to me, so far, the pepper and the sweet finish.
I'm not getting as
You're not
much
getting sweet?
pepper
Oh,
much
okay.
pepper as
No, I'm definitely getting the pepper.
as
So am
Pepper
I.
puts in his cigars.
No?
I'm getting a little bit of pepper, but it's more of a white pepper, not a black pepper like he uses.
To me, it's a combination
Did you
of green and
retrohale?
red pepper.
I have not retro.
Retrohale it and then tell me to see what the pepper's like.
I like the construction.
Yeah, it's well made.
It's well made, yeah.
Burns
This
nice,
is not a
too.
cheap cigar. Excuse me,
veiny.
inexpensive
A
cigar.
little veiny, but
Well, but still.
what do I care?
Got a tight draw
It's
on this.
toothy though. It's got a little.
Oh,
little
you
bit
got
of
my
tooth.
cigar.
There's a nice sheet on it as well.
Payback's a bitch.
It's a tight draw.
No, mine's fine.
No, mine's fine. I'm not having
Your
to
draw
draw
okay?
hard.
I drew.
Well,
It's
Rob
like
must have
black
got
and
my
white.
cigar.
Color, I'm not so good at.
You do pencil stuff, huh?
Yeah, I'm getting it through the there's retro hell though. The
Right.
pepper, the pepper, yeah. And that's a black pepper.
Yeah.
It's very good, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a good cigar.
Ash is grayish. so
This is not a $5
it's not
cigar.
Dominican. It's not Dominican filler. Or
This tastes
Dominican
Nicaraguan.
vodka.
I said from almost the first draw it was Nicaraguan.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely not Dominican. If this is Dominican, I'm not going to say the rest of it.
If this is an AJ Dominicano, I want to read
It's
it, 'cause
not.
I know we have the size.
It's first of all,
Oh, really?
it's not an AJ Dominicana.
We have the size.
Look at the ash. It's not an AJ Dominicana.
It's an Eduardo.
No, it's not an word.
I'm just kidding.
How funny would that be if it was an Eduardo
It's not.
master
It's
blend?
not. I can tell
Not a
you.
master blend, but an
Habano.
Eduardo, no, double forte.
Nah, it's
No,
not.
it's not strong enough.
No.
It's not thick and it's not.
Not
the
thick
ring
enough.
gauge is
Yeah,
on
the
it.
You think
ring gauge is
You
off.
think the Forte's that strong?
No, not at all.
I think the.
I think it's
Master Blend's stronger.
misnamed.
Yeah, so do I. The Habano's the best one too.
Oh my God, it's
Yeah,
a great cigar.
Habano is a damn good
That's
cigar.
fantastic. That's what we should have smoked.
I thought maybe he would throw that in and let us smoke that, but that's not the color of the wrapper. Well, the wrapper might be that color.
No, it's
We do have
it's
this
the right
size.
color.
We do have this size too,
Yeah, I think it's more of a
Our-
double
ours-
but it
Corona.
doesn't taste the same.
The
It
ring
doesn't
gauge
taste
of that is a little bigger than this.
I think it's
I don't know.
I think it's more of a double Corona.
Yeah, as I'm getting into, I'm getting actually more pepper.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody getting that same thing?
You're not retrohaling?
I have retrohead a few times.
I think we're overthinking it.
This is not Dominican. It's not Honduran. So that leaves Nicaragua.
Could
Well,
be.
in my humble opinion, it's a damn fine cigar.
Yeah, it's
whatever
not
it is.
Cuban. It's not definitely not Cuban. It wasn't
It's
triple.
definitely not Cuban.
It wasn't triple capped, and it's not. It doesn't have the characteristics of the typical Cuban.
Everything's triple capped anymore. Isn't
Actually, it kind of I cut the cap off, but I think it could have been triple cap.
it is.
I think
It
it
is
is
triple
triple
cap?
cap.
Yeah, one, two. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But almost everything is now.
Nowadays, yeah.
Well, Alan picked these out of inventory, so
Yes.
they can't be Cubans.
No, they're not.
Not in this lifetime. Not right now. Not for the foreseeable
What's the point
future.
of the triple cap? Just out of educational purposes for the audience and me pretending I know.
Comes under the theory 3 is always better than 2.
No, really, what is it?
I actually don't know.
Isn't it?
Paul would answer that.
Isn't it because the first one's a little longer, second one's a little shorter, third one's right on the end.
I don't know if that's true or not.
And I was always told that the third one, the longer one of the 3, helps keep it from unraveling after
Yeah.
you cut
It
it.
could
That
be.
would make
That makes
sense,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
that's what I was always
Well,
told.
they cut a little flag and they wrap
Yeah,
that
wrap it
around,
around, yeah.
and then so it's technically only one cap, but they
Yeah, they put 3 more on, but yeah.
that could very well be it. But Paul could definitely answer that question.
somebody call him.
Give him a call. He's in Beverly Hills.
He's in California.
Oh, is he visiting his daughter?
Yeah.
Oh.
He just had a grandkid. And like 2 weeks ago.
To me, this is definitely
Mazel
Nicaragua.
tov, Paul.
Yeah, I agree
I
with
think
you.
I have a guess of what I think it is. And
What
the
do you
problem-
think it is?
I don't want to say yet. I'll say closer to the end.
Oh, okay.
And if I do guess it, you guys are all going to think that I know what it was.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, you know what?
We'll be walking around calling you cheater all week.
Yeah,
Shoot,
see?
we should grab a piece of paper so we can write it down. So Art doesn't say, "Yeah, that's
That's
right. That's
true.
what that was my."
That's exactly right.
All right, hold on a second. I'll find it. Do we have a
John,
writing
can you
here?
get us a piece of paper?
What?
And a pencil.
What are we doing here?
We're gonna write it down,
You're going to
Write
write
it
it
down
down
what
what
we
you
think
think
it
it
is.
is now,
Now, yeah.
and then
and then write
we
write it
brings
down
it
later.
out.
But
too.
how do I know you guys won't cheat and look at mine?
I'm not going to let you do it.
all right, I'll turn around.
You don't need that many pieces of paper.
Just one.
For you, right?
Yeah.
Just cut it in half. I mean, we don't need
Yeah, but no cheating.
Who's running the camera?
It's self-running. It's a Tesla.
Hey, we'll pass
Is
it
it
down
tough?
because you should never walk in front of the camera.
Ooh, I just got like a really sweet
Well, go ahead,
like
'cause I have
maple
no
kind of
clue.
flavor. So we're writing down what we think it is now, and then we'll see if we change.
Happy
I'm not going to
flavor?
change. I know mine.
Only right on the one side that's already printed on, because I use the other side through the printer.
Oh, my God. Go, pen.
It's easy. You want a lot. Wait a minute. There's no privacy here.
Again, I don't know what
Look.
it is. All I can tell you, folks, it's a good cigar.
It's a very good cigar.
Uh-huh.
Very good cigar. And whatever we charge for it is worth every penny.
I just got that maple kind of like maple syrup kind of Nicaraguan flavor from very well aged.
The
cigar.
sweetness, yeah.
Okay. I wrote mine down. Okay. So leave it in front.
Well, you're not going to be able to put this through your thing anyway. Now, when we fold it.
No, I put it through anyway. I put a big stack of other,
One's on top of
and
it.
then flatten it out eventually.
There. Moose, you write yours down yet?
I have no clue, so I'm not going to try.
All right, so he's being honest.
Well, I'm writing my first initial, and let's see if we change. I
Yeah.
doubt I'm going to change by the end
I
of the
doubt if I'm
show.
going to change mine either. I like this idea. This is actually this whole idea was Alan's idea.
So we should let him keep his job.
So, yeah.
After
this-
20
this
years.
week, until next week.
Yeah, after 20 years, we'll let him, well, at least one more week.
Yeah.
Really like this cigar.
I do.
Yeah.
Is anybody else getting that maple-ish kind of?
A sweetness. Like,
Almost
It's a blend of the
maple,
pepper
yeah.
and the sweetness.
It's almost like the maple on, if you've ever had maple bacon. It's almost like
Yeah.
the maple on that, where it's just a little subtle hint of it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
I don't think it's actually. It gives you the flavor of that maple, but it's not actually a maple flavor. It's like Art said, it's the mixture of the pepper.
Yeah, and the sweetness.
And the sweetness.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Because when
yeah.
you do maple flavored bacon, you always put a little black sugar or black powder or black
Black
pepper.
powder, yeah, sure. You want to shoot it through the gun. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's saltpeter.
Okay.
Oh, God. Let's see. So you,
Whatever
you
fla-
take
what-
bacon and you put maple syrup on it and sugar.
No, well, no,
Isn't
it's
that,
not.
isn't that
no,
like
some
a
people-
double?
Yeah,
It's
some
simple
people do
syrup.
that, but you heat up the maple syrup a little bit and you
Yeah.
pour it on the bacon just before it finishes,
Right.
and you sprinkle black pepper on top.
Okay. No brown sugar.
No brown sugar.
Okay.
That'd
I
be
mean,
s-
some
that'd be
people,
too
some
s-
people, yeah, they'd be too sweet. Some people, instead of using the maple, will use brown sugar.
What could be bad about that?
Nothing.
Bacon with almost anything on it's got to be good.
Dude, you can
Oh,
take
yeah.
the meal that you hate the most, wrap it in bacon, and
It'll
you'll eat
taste
it.
better.
And you'll eat it.
So I could take like
I don't know about
asparagus
that.
and wrap it in bacon and.
Oh, yeah.
I
Plate
want
the
somebody.
bacon, spit out the rest of it.
I want somebody to come up with bacon wrapped mozzarella sticks.
Bacon wrapped mozzarella sticks.
It's,
Well-
I've been trying to get Nick to do it for years, but it's too difficult to prepare. I mean, to pre-make.
You know what the problem with that is?
They don't.
By
cook
the
at the
time
same
he'd
rate.
live to collect his royalties on coming up with that idea and trademarking and copywriting, whatever, patenting or whatever, by the time he would live long enough to collect it, he'd already be dead from eating all of that.
He just bought a house in Florida.
Did you really?
Hey, the wages.
Actually, it's
Intercoastal,
not that difficult.
Lauderdale,
It's not that difficult.
on the intercoastal. He's there
What,
right now.
what you do is you par cook the bacon, okay? And then you could either wrap it around make your own mozzarella stick, wrap it around the cheese, then dip it so the breading's on the outside, throw it in the fryer real fast.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean it could, but I mean think about in
Oh,
his
it's time
in
consuming.
his world, it's just too time consuming.
But
Yeah.
but in his world, you could also pre-make them
That's,
on a tray,
that's how he would have to do it.
and as you get the order, 5 or 6 or whatever you put in the order, bang, just drop them in the fryer.
And you know what you should drink with that? I would think would go real well with it. Some
Jack.
amaretto.
That would be a good choice.
I mean,
That
seriously.
would be a good choice. Of course,
You're going to get a sugar high and a sweet.
yeah.
Talk
well,
about sweet finish.
You're going to need something savory with that.
Wow.
To balance
Speaking of
it out.
savory,
This
what
is
other
good.
flavors is everybody getting? I mean, I came out with the maple and the pepper. Well, you said pepper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm not getting any floral out of this. That's
No,
for
no
sure.
No,
floral.
no Dominican.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't we actually take a crack at reviewing it? We mumbled around a lot, but Scott, why don't you head it off? Or head it up, I guess.
Great construction. I mean, it's I still find it full. Like it's full bodied. Medium to full.
Medium full.
Yeah.
Medium full. Yeah, definitely medium full.
Started off really sweet. There's still that sweetness from the maple. The pepper hasn't gone away, especially on the retrohale. Are we rating it?
No, not
No,
yet.
no, no,
Not
no.
yet.
Okay. Okay. Well, those are my first initial impressions.
Yeah, I agree. I get the pepper and the sweetness of it. The construction's incredible. It's a great draw. I would rate the band like Tia, but I don't know what the band looks like.
So should we bring it in?
I think we already have it in.
Yeah, it's
Move.
already sitting in there.
Not much more I can add to what they're saying. I'm getting the same flavors, and it burns nice. I mean, I smoke a cigar fast, but it's holding its shape and it's got a nice ash on it. And, it's not canoeing or tunneling or anything like that.
I like cigars that have a nice ass. Ash.
Ash.
Okay.
It's a
I
complete
get 'em mixed up.
180
Yeah.
from the one we smoked last week.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Huh.
The pepper seems to be dominating more now than the sweet taste.
Really?
Yeah.
I have the
Aw.
sweetness still around the edges of the tongue,
I've changed my mind.
coating. What?
Scott's
Did he
changed
make
his
some-
I
mind.
may have changed my mind on what cigar it is.
Art, if you look right like this, the light bulb went over his head.
Actually, it does.
So you change your mind on
The light
what
bulb doesn't-
respects?
What the cigar is.
Okay. Well, cross off with your original.
I'm
You can change your mind.
Up
I
until
just
we do it.
I haven't had what I'm thinking of in a long time.
Oh, he's going to change.
I'm
Change
like,
it.
I'm,
He's gonna
like,
change
I'm
it.
just writing it down.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
I'm not looking either.
I am because I don't care.
So how about those Phillies?
Yeah.
Hopefully
As we speak, they're in first place. Did the Mets win last night?
I don't know.
rained
They got
out.
rained out. So they got lucky. But
Actually,
the
they
Braves won.
said it was suspended.
So they're going to pick it up today, probably.
Yeah, they said
Yeah.
suspended.
The Braves won though,
Oh boy.
so we're only.
Oh, that's
game-
right. The
Mets are in
Mets
third
are in third place. After the Phillies swept them.
Yeah.
Well, there's always the Eagles
Thursday night.
Yeah.
at the
Eagles
Expo
played tomorrow
driveway.
night.
Yeah. Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, so we should probably, while we're sitting here doing nothing,
Yeah.
announce that we're doing the Eagles promotion this year.
Ah, why don't you enunciate?
So for Eagles
Hallucinate. What?
afternoon games and probably the 4 o'clock, and certain stores will do the Thursday night and Monday night, Sunday night games. But whenever the Eagles score, if they score a touchdown, they have 7 minutes to fill your basket and save 20%. Some exclusions. If they get a field goal, you have 3 minutes. But I don't think anybody's really going to hold you to that.
Oh, yeah.
If they get a pick six or a fumble return for a touchdown, you're going to save 25%.
Wow.
Which we did with the Phillies and
With Grand Slam.
with Grand Slam on Wednesday night games.
And we got slammed.
3 times. It's happened 3 times.
3 grand slams?
Yes.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays, yeah.
I thought it was the very first inning of the very
The
first game.
very
very
first
first
inning,
game,
the very
very
first
first
game
game
that
we
we
did it.
decided to do this, they hit a grand. I'm at dinner somewhere, and I text Piz. I'm like, "What? The Phillies are up like 5-0." He goes, "Yeah, they hit a grand slam." I'm like, you
So
gotta be kidding me.
did we close that store and fire the manager?
So no.
No, I can't be fired. I don't think.
And you asked me earlier in the day, should we do 30% for a Grand Slam? I'm like, yeah, again.
They're never gonna do
it. How often does it happen?
Yeah, it happens often enough.
So at least
Thanks.
in Richboro and Colmar, we do the Phillies promotion Wednesday nights. If it's a 7 o'clock game, whenever the Phillies score, you get 5 or 7 minutes to save 20%. But
If you're doing it in Richboro, you're sure it's not the Mets that have to score?
Well,
No.
it doesn't matter because they very rarely score. So
That's true.
So anyway, we're talking about the Eagles. So for the Eagles season, whenever the Eagles score a touchdown, or I guess if they get a safety, you get 2 minutes
Yeah.
to save
Yeah,
20%.
You should
We've done it for
30% for the safety.
This is a hard team to handicap
actually
this
true.
year.
No, you know what? Safety's 25%.
Holy mackerel.
Done.
This Eagles team is a very difficult team to figure out.
Yeah, it's very hard.
And if the Eagles kick a field goal on defense, 50% off
On defense.
On defense.
They're known for that.
on defense. Yeah.
Remember, you said grand slams and they got you on that. So you know.
They can't kick a field goal on defense.
There's also somebody-
How about a free kick?
Defensive field goal.
Wait a second. The way they've been doing the rules lately, you never
Yeah,
know.
right.
Can you still do a free kick for a field goal?
Yes.
Yeah,
A drop kick, you mean?
drop kick. Yeah.
I think the last time any Eagle did it though was Cunningham.
I think it was Adrian Burke.
No,
Cunningham
Randall,
did it.
Yeah,
Randall,
I know
Randall
he
Cunningham,
did, I know
and
he
he
did,
kicked a
yeah.
60-yarder.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Free
too.
kick.
Yeah.
We also had a
He didn't even
92-yard
have wood in
punt.
his shoe.
Yeah,
That's true.
What do we have?
boy was
He
an
also had a
athlete.
92-yard punt, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, it rolled the last 30 yards. But it
Hey.
still counts.
Still counts as a
Still counts,
92-yarder.
yeah.
I think punters are very underrated as far as maybe draft picks or the position.
They're certainly paid that way.
They shouldn't be. I mean, it's a field position game. I mean, you're at your own 45. If you can pin them down to the 5,
Kickers
I mean,
score
that's
points.
very unrelated.
Kickers score
Well,
points.
Punters
kickers.
Huh?
Punters don't.
Punters don't, but kickers
No,
do.
but a field goal kicker, yeah, they.
Yeah,
yes,
they
they're-
score points.
They score more points than anybody.
Yeah.
Wasn't Ray Guy the first one to go into the Hall of Fame?
He's the
Yeah.
only
Only one?
to be in the Hall of Fame.
But
Reggie
he was
Roby's not?
great.
No?
Reggie Roby was a heck of a punter, man. Holy cow!
Yeah, but Ray Guy,
Ray Guy was awesome.
he invented the coffin corner.
Yeah.
But the Eagles got rid of their punter, who was a great punter.
I know.
I mean, I don't understand why they just let him walk like that.
It's such. I mean,
Money.
yes, if you
maybe
can.
money.
Speaking of the coffin corner, if you can bounce the ball out at the 5-yard line.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
oh, and if you got somebody who makes great returns, you can keep it out of his hands.
Right. All right. We got 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, I think we ought to go around the table and give our guess what it is.
Hey, Moose, did you write anything down yet?
Nope.
Or you better hurry
I'm
up.
not taking a guess, dude. I can't figure it. I don't know.
Okay,
Mike.
that's honest.
I could tell you what I like about it and all that stuff. And I did that in the first part, but I have no clue who made it.
Okay.
I'm not that sophisticated.
I'm
Zach,
making
why
two.
don't you-
I'm doing 2 guesses. The first one counts.
What?
Only the first one counts.
Okay.
La Roma de Cuba. Well, La Roma de Cuba, either the Church or the Monarch.
Okay.
But which model, the Roma?
The
Yeah,
regular La Roma.
Okay.
Oh, the original?
Yeah, not my original guess was the AJ Redondo.
Redondo.
Not a bad
I
guess.
don't think it's as. I think the Redondo was darker than this.
Could be.
My guess is the AJ San Latano Habano.
Hmm?
I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it is.
I don't know if it's dark enough for that.
I don't know. It's hard to see in these lights, but that's what I think it is.
Okay. All right.
San Latano Habano.
I think it's a La Roma EE.
Oh, it's not an EE.
Okay.
I don't think it's an E either,
Okay.
but it could be.
Too dark.
We have
and
this.
2 doesn't.
We
taste
have
like
this
it.
size.
Drum roll, please.
La Roma EE.
All right.
Drum roll, please.
Rob.
And the answer is La Aroma de Cuba EE number 4. Good guess.
We're not worthy.
This is my favorite cigar that Aston has.
I instantly think there was cheating.
Mr. Trump, would you like a recount?
Wow, that's impressive.
There's
Holy
gotta be a reason that he figured that out.
He's been
He
smoking
said
a lot
something.
more than all of us combined.
All right. There's going to be an inquiry.
I didn't know we carried this size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, we don't have
Hey,
any
I got
time.
La
We
Roma de
gotta go.
Cuba though. Come on.
We got to go.
Come on. Oh shoot.
Oh, don't
Life is
forget.
short, space is harsh.
Don't forget, our show, Cigar Time Outlet, follows. And yes, I did have some help figuring out what it
There
was.
it is. He cheated. Half an hour
I
of time.
couldn't let that go.